Hello, this is Angela with Parker's Permaculture. I'm standing in the backyard of my Portland, Oregon permaculture garden. We are in zone 9A and the air quality is steadily tanking. I think that we are starting to see the smoke roll in from a number of the wildfires around southern and eastern Oregon. Sorry, there's a little bit of lens flare. It is evening and the sun is starting to set. Okay, try moving this way so that there's not quite so much lens flare. Okay, so I wanted to give a quick update. I had made a video a little bit ago about how my beloved gardening hat that I get tons of comments on had come to the end of its life. It was a hat that I had inherited from my mother, and it was 40 years old, and it was very, very brittle, dry and brittle and cracking, and had been mended many times. And, you know, I was kind of bummed that I'd not been able to find a replacement. And my eldest kid, Ruth, went on Reddit and posted like, hey, does anybody know this hat? Who's the maker? Are they still in business? And very quickly found out that the company is still in business. The hats are made in California. And I went on their website and it's like $120 a hat, which would be a great lifetime investment hat, right? That hat of mine has lasted several years and my mom used it for decades before I got it. In the blazing sun, all kinds of UV, right, which weakens fibers. It held up for decades. So Ruth went on Depop and found the same hat for $35, new, still in the packaging. So I don't know if you've seen the videos with the original hat, but it's, you know, much darker, I think, because it's quite a bit older. This hat came in the mail and it was all squashed. It was like flattened and folded over. And I knew that in order to wear it, I was going to have to saturate it with water, put it on my head, and fix the wrinkles. I don't know if you can see, this was very bent here, and then here in the front was really crunched. So yesterday, because it was very sunny, I decided I would go for a walk. While George was at Park Day with his friends, I'd go for a walk in North Portland in the sun. And I basically doused the hat in a water bottle, and it was a little snug on top, so I stretched it. I'll show you how I did that in a second. And I smoothed the brim out and pushed out all of the wrinkles and creases and walked around in the sun until the hat was dry. And that's how you get a hat to fit. So to stretch the hat out, after it was thoroughly saturated and I took the leather strap off, this was nice and wet, and I just gently put my hands on the inside and just gently stretch in opposite directions. Now, the original design of the hat shows that you can wear it creased in the top. I have too big of a head, so that doesn't work for me, and I didn't really like that style anyway, but that might be something that you're interested in. You want to make sure that you're not stretching so hard you're tearing the fibers, but there is a little bit of give, so you can kind of stretch and shape and remold the hat. And then I just went around the edges and I worked out the creases, because there were some pretty hard folds from how it was sent from Depop. So on the inside, gently pulling this way, just and this way. I just basically worked around the circle like this while it was damp. And then I put it on my head and I wore it around in the sunshine until it was dry. And 3 separate people stopped and complimented me on my hat while I was wearing it. And then the leather tie, the leather strap that came with the hat was really rotten and brittle. And so I thought, you know what, I have all of this tablet weaving that I've done. I wonder if I have a skinny enough tablet weaving that it will fit in lieu of that leather strap and give me a nice long strap. Frequently when it's windy here, I like to tie the knot and kind of hold it with my thumb when I walk. And it's a little bit annoying. And I thought, well, you know, I want to be able to have my arms more free, or to have my arm not up here by my chest. So I made this very long, so then I can tie it down here and tuck it into my belt, or I can hold it with my thumb down at my waist, and that way it keeps my hat from blowing off in really windy weather. And I can have my hands free or comfortably at my waist instead of having to hold it up here all the time. And that's it. So here's the front of the hat. ties, long ties. Yes, I made a mixy match at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to do a regular garden update in just a second, so please stay tuned for that video next, but I did owe y'all a hat update and I hope that was helpful. If you're looking to buy a natural fiber hat, I think they're a really good investment and you can compost them at the end of their life, right? No waste. And it's a great material that I really love this big brim. It shades all over the back of my neck and provides really good sun protection, both for my face, but also for my eyes and the back of my neck. So if you get a hat and you order it online and it comes kind of crunched, just douse it with water, run it under the shower until it's really pretty good and damp. And then you can gently stretch the fibers and reshape the hat so that it is the shape that you need and the size that you need. Okay, I'll be back with a regular video very soon. I have lots to talk about. And I hope that y'all are staying well and safe. Please do not forget to click like and subscribe. Please also consider checking out my Venmo or my Patreon or the thanks button here on YouTube. And I'll be back real soon.